Hey guys, lisapeace here again. I definitely wanted to talk about in this video like how I lost 170 pounds. Where the hell that started from. Yeah. So basically, when did this start? What happened was like the first year, because I was doing all this research spiritually or whatever, and I started meditating and I started starting to I totally cut myself out of people, and I started venturing out to make friends, and that was really cool too because making friends actually gave me the opportunity to see myself, because friends are gifts. So when we talk to them and we have those relationships and we're building that, you get to see things about yourself, you get to realize things about yourself. And I definitely want to say thank you to all my friends that have been there from day one, from day three, from whatever. They've only supported me and only loved me for who I am. And a lot of my friends, they never even looked at me like that. They knew my size, but a lot of them were like, Lisa, you always been beautiful. Lisa, I didn't even look at you like that, And that's really nice, point blank period, because we are in a world that we have a lot of programmed judgments and judgments to people that's really not necessary. And I've definitely de-girlified myself, and I'll put the definition. So the first year, I had the feeling that I didn't want to eat the same. The stuff that I was eating, and this is the thing, me looking back, I worked 12-hour shifts, and I picked up along the way. So breakfast off the chain if I had to work. If I didn't, then I probably wasn't eating breakfast and I'm not hungry. But if I had to work, guess where I would go? Chick-fil-A, get the biscuit. There was this place called Martin's, and I was eating times 2 people, and that right there shoulda, coulda, woulda been a flare up. But like I said, when things aren't wired correctly in your brain, then we think it's okay. Well, I gotta eat for the whole day anyway. I'm not gonna eat till dinner. No. How does that make any sense? That you're gouging and stretching your stomach out. So I'm stretching my stomach out, and I think that's okay. Okay, so we got that, right? So that's the kind of things that I would like you to look at. Look at your diet. And now the thing about it is you can make no drastic changes. Why? Because that shit ain't gonna stick. And if it don't stick, we gonna keep walking around breathing hard and breathing out of our mouths and snoring and having sleep apnea and being obese. And we, you, I, them, the world, we don't have to be. We don't have to do this anymore. So we're going to free ourselves, and we're just going to take some loving accountability to ourselves. So like I said, making big, drastic decisions or choices is not going to help. The first year, I just became more consciously aware of what I'm putting into my body. So like I said, I would eat Chick-fil-A in the morning if I had to work. I get 2 biscuits, 1 hash brown, orange juice, yum, 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 cheese. I wouldn't eat the whole day. I probably wouldn't eat lunch. And then when I get off work, 8 or 9, I may have went to Wendy's, got a whole bunch or whatever. But see, eating like that is actually storing memory into your cells on what you're eating. And so sometimes you can have cravings for things that you put into your body, and you program your body of what you want. So even as I changed what I ate, year and a half after I changed, around the time my PMS would happen and I would have cravings, I would have those cravings of what I used to eat a long time ago. And so that basically started to lessen as the years, because I had to make a conscious note of what was going on. So because this is annoying, but I'm gonna say it, this is annoying though. It didn't pack on that weight overnight, so it's not gonna leave you overnight. But for real though, just be cool with it, be patient with yourself, because that's the only thing you can do. And don't give up, because if you're a teacher now and you gave up, you wouldn't have been in the profession you're in. If you're an ice skater professionally and you gave up, you wouldn't have been the ice skater you are. So if you are in a job you can't MF and stand, then guess what? You got to get back on your path so you can get to where you got to, because You might have looked like you gave up, but did you really? Because you're the one that has to push yourself through to the next level, even when you're at your darkest and even when you're at your lowest or whatever. So, first year, changed how I ate. Became conscious of everything I ate. I gave an example. So then, started to cut back just off of that. So I would recommend definitely going into your grocery store, whatever one you go into. Not shouting them out because every state's different. But go into your local grocery store and really just take a look around and just make a look at what you're buying normally. Go into the fruit section, see what makes your face cringe up, and see what you did like that somebody might have cooked that was nice. And definitely go into your natural food section. The natural food section is definitely going to help you really start to expand. You will be a little bit of a hider because all the packaging looks pretty dull and not very, enticing. But it's cool though because eventually you'll get to that. And if I show you some of the stuff I have now, which I'll do another video where I'll show what's in my refrigerator. But I'm so anally organized, I'm just gonna make sure it's put right, but it's not dirty. Anywho, but yeah, so it's actually fun to see your progress of your food shift, and you actually get excited just to have that in your home. So yeah, just get familiar with your grocery store. Go into the natural food section. If you have any jokes about it, giggle about it, because eventually you're gonna be making these choices for you. That's gonna definitely better yourself. So yeah, first year change how I ate. Incorporated smoothies. Incorporated taking out sodas, taking out juices. Because at that point I didn't even know there was no sugar added juices in the natural section. So my thing is just cut it out. Cut the sodas out, cut the juices out, and drink the water. And if you want something sweet, then how about some tea? And get some honey or some agave. Or, just do that. Because, if you can really, or smoothies. But if you can cut out those sweetened false sugars or even sugared drinks, that helps tremendously. Even just that, one step, you're still eating how you eat, but you just take out those drinks. That will really help you and totally help you shift yourself into a better state. So that could be your first thing you do is just drink water. And then you'll feel some type of joy from that, because for me, weight loss was huge because I didn't really have anything that I picked as a goal and I achieved myself. This was sort of kind of me. I could probably think of it, but this is probably the biggest goal I set for myself and I reached through me. Because, everything else, you're either taking somebody else's advice, somebody else is telling you what to do, you're influenced by an outside program, and this is what you would be doing, this is the best thing for you, oh, you should be, you should this, you should that. But this was something that I did for Lisa. I did this for me. I did this for the peace of myself. I did this so that I could be seen, be heard, be myself. And even though a lot of things are going to come up, it's totally okay. And actually I got scared midway, maybe 6 months ago. I got scared that I wouldn't know how to handle being normally fit looking. That would be too much for me. And so that goes back to my exposure thing. That fat hid me, even though it made me noticeable, But to me, I was hidden. I was safe. I had a blanket or whatever. And I'm when I really look back at it now, and plus the way I feel now, because I'm sure you saw the itching, scratching, stretch mark video, and I was just a second ago. But, I'm so ready to get past that. I'm so ready to get past that. Do you think I care if I'm going to have surgery or not? No, because I'm just ready to get past that. I don't have time to be thinking negatively. On your weight loss journey, you get to a point where you're oh, you hear other people, you hear some people think that that's all you're going to lose because they're so used to not seeing results in people, or they're used to people saying they're not going to do it. I knew I was going to lose this weight, and nobody could tell me, nothing. I knew it. I had a vision about it. I went and told my close friends, And they looked at me and they supported me. But had that been anybody else, had that been, me being somebody else, outside looking in, that's not even possible that somebody says they're going to lose weight, because usually 9 times out of 10, they don't, and they flop, because there's several times that you flopped at a diet, I flopped at a diet, I've seesawed, and really, guys, like, no more of that. Like, you don't have to seesaw anymore. Just take your time to develop new habits that create new routines in your life, or new routines that create new habit forming in your life. That's pivotal. That's pivotal right there. Like, what do I mean by that? Like, you popped out the womb drinking milk. You might be drinking sugared drinks and sodas now. Like, you didn't start that when you were like 16 months. You had to incorporate that slowly to get to be able to drink 16 cans of soda a day, or alcohol, or beer. Like, we can break it down so subtly, or we could break it down to a catastrophe at a big amount. Like, it's either way. So just remember, like, any type of diet you've, like, started eating, any type of, like, way you've been, like, taking care of yourself, or, like, not working out, it's okay. All these things can be changed. They can change or whatever. So, yeah, that was just a little bit of information about how I started. First year changed how I ate, but I recommend change what you drink first, and then look at the foods and see, like, what you want to do and how to incorporate baby steps. Conscious thoughts first, conscious actions next, and make sure it forms a routine or a new habit for you so that it sticks with you. Once I did started working out, because this video is a little bit complex, so I'll slow it down. Once I did start working out, now mind you, if you feel you want to start working out, great, but you may want to put up a sign, like type a sign up, because I had to, like, basically reprogram myself with positive affirmations. I had all on my wall, signs. What do you love about yourself? This, that. What is love? What is purpose? What is this? What is that? All on my wall. So when I woke up, I saw that every day. So if you're going to work out and, can't nobody tell you, oh, I'm going to work out, I'm going to start, great. But pick your days so you can form your new routine or your new habit. Is it going to be a Monday, Friday thing? Is it going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday? And don't let yourself down. You do it Monday and Wednesday. Monday, be realistic, Monday and Wednesday. So if you say you're going to do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then you do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, next week you're like, oh, I just can't. Then be realistic. Just do Wednesday. Just do Wednesday. And put a sign on the wall that says, I work out every Wednesday because I will not let myself down. I work out every Wednesday because I will not fail. I work out every Wednesday because, whatever. And put that on your wall. You print it out. Put it on your favorite color because, I love color. Or make it cute. Whatever. So, because you don't want to, there's no need to let yourself down at all. Because you're not going to let yourself down when you're actually understanding what this is. Our shell. Our human machinery that we're functioning by what we're taking in. You get it? Right? Okay, cool. And it's crazy though, because like my face looks totally different, and I'm like, oh, it's interesting. If you have to, treat yourself sometimes to a soda, but just go ahead and get used to not drinking sodas because they're not good for you. There's several videos to where as it shows you like what's in it and what it does to your body, so it's no need. Plus, if you're gonna cheat on food at that point, meaning eat something with cheese or eat a dessert, just drink it with water. Like, hello. So yeah, but I just wanted to talk about some of the things that I did and some of the things that are going to help you, and just to give a little bit of a breakdown for that. So I hope that helped, and feel free to hit me up. Feel free to write me. If you have any questions, definitely reach out to me. I'm here working for you. I'm here working for me so that I can work for you. And yeah, Lisa, peace out. Have a great night, guys.